Hey everyone, I'm John Castle and this is my new channel, What If? Have you ever thought the impossible is actually impossible? Probably like me, you've seen many of these TED Talks where these people come on and they tell you, the impossible is possible if you just don't give up and you work hard and you do this and you read that and you believe in yourself and all of these things. And I feel like over the years I've kind of like absorbed this and sort of felt like, okay, the impossible is possible, I'm going to do it. But it's never quite happened. So the only way, I guess, to test this theory is to try something that's impossible. Now, just to get this in context, the definition of impossible is not able to occur, exist, or be done. So for me, I've always wanted to be a swimmer. I've always loved swimming, but I guess I raced at club level. I was at university and I swam at university, but I was never really that good. I never won any races. I never went to county. I never went to regionals or any of those things. And I've played sport all my life and I've never really, well, not never really, I've never won anything and I've never been an elite athlete. I've been a decent athlete and I work hard and I keep fit. But I've never achieved anything. Like I don't have a stack of trophies hanging around or a load of medals somewhere or anything like that. And that's always been really difficult for me because I've been competitive and I've always wanted to succeed at sport and I've never done it. And to make things even worse, I've got to this point where I'm like, right, okay, let's make the impossible possible or at least give it a go and let's talk about it. And I've waited until the age of 45.
Oh, you are hilarious. This is good.
Which obviously in sporting terms, scientifically, historically, we all know makes things pretty impossible in terms of achieving things. However, that said, we are going to look at the Olympic dream. And that's, I guess, my biggest thing that, I watch the Olympics. I love triathlon. I particularly love watching the swimming and I've always been fascinated by Caleb Dressel and like Phelps and Katie Ledecky and, the Brownlee brothers in the triathlon. And now you've got the Norwegian guys, Blumenfeld, and those just amazing, amazing athletes, amazing commitment, work so hard and just unbelievably good at what they do. And weirdly, I find myself in my 40s still like going, oh gosh, I'm so passionate. I'm so inspired by these people. Right, I've got to do it. But then my logical brain goes, but John, it's too late. You've missed it. You can't do it. It's impossible. So I don't know where this is going to go. And this is obviously the first video of hopefully a few more. But I am going to go for it. In a way. And I say in a way because I am going to fully commit to training hard, doing the research, nutrition, making sure my planning's really well trained, or planned, sorry, and, enter races. I've never even won a race, let alone on the podium, let alone in my age group. So there's a few markers along the way that I need to obviously achieve. But that's what this channel is going to be about. And I'm hoping, and this is not really about, I guess, just me achieving the impossible. I'm kind of hoping that perhaps it will inspire other people. And when I say other people, I don't mean just white males in their 40s who are potentially having a midlife crisis. I'm talking about anyone who has a passion, whether that be cooking, acting, DJing, writing music, gardening, whatever it might be, that perhaps my journey and me trying to push the barriers of what's possible will also inspire you to do the same. Now, before I go, because I don't want this video to drag on, I'm just going to give a bit of context of how impossible this task is. So I've just got to read a few numbers to you. So my last triathlon was last year, Brighton Triathlon 2022. And I finished the race in 2 hours 24 and 18 seconds. That was a swim time of just over 25 minutes, a bike of 1 hour 14 minutes, and a run of 41 minutes and 38 seconds. The run is 10k, the bike is 40k, and the swim is 1500 meters. So that's a standard Olympic distance triathlon. So the Tokyo Olympics, just gone, won by Christian Blumenfeld. He got the gold. He completed it in 1 hour 45. So what's that? That's almost 40 minutes quicker than me, with a swim of 18 minutes, a bike of 56 minutes, and an incredible 10k of 29 minutes and 34 seconds. Last place, sorry to the Canadian who came last, did the swim in 17 minutes and 56, which is just mind-blowing. The bike in 53, but then the run in 41 minutes and 50 seconds. So technically I could get him on the run, but he would have already hammered me in the first two events. So, and then if you look at it in another way, he was a Canadian, so I'd obviously be competing to get to the Olympics. And bear in mind, I know this is impossible. I'm not deluded here. I'd have to beat, obviously, the lowest ranked Brit in theory, and that's Johnny Brownlee. So if you know anything about triathlon, Johnny Brownlee is an absolute beast, and I certainly am not going to be beating him anytime soon. He came 5th overall. So, yeah, I mean, this is truly impossible. This channel is called What If. My name's Johnny Castle, and I'm just going to be documenting this journey. I don't know, and see what happens.